Litecoin and Bitcoin price analysis. What's up, guys? Crypto Savvy here. Hope everyone's having a good day. We're going to take a look at Litecoin. We're going to kind of zip through them, look at the longer term and then the shorter term targets, and we're going to do the same with Bitcoin. And I was playing with a chart a while back that I haven't brought up here, drawing some trend lines on it, and I just pulled it up today, and it's pretty interesting. So stick around to the end.
1, 2, 3, jump!
All right, guys, as always, want to start out by saying I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is my opinion and my view of the market only. Anybody that's doing any investing or any trading in this market, I suggest you do your own due diligence and your own research, as this market can be extremely volatile and risky. Also, keep in mind that it's still a speculative market, so don't put in more than you're willing to lose. And with that being said, we're going to go into the charts here. We're getting some price action today, so I'm going to start out by saying, if you haven't already, or if you're new here, hit the subscribe button on the lower right hand side of the screen. That'll get you subscribed. Tick the notification bell to get you notified when I post new videos. Smash those likes. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think, guys. So we're looking at Litecoin in the daily, and I'm just going to do this real quick. Looking at this top neckline up here, if this was a cup and a handle, and we bring it up to the top where we broke out, that would get us up into the $80 range for Litecoin. And I also have this drawn here as if this smaller one was a cup and a handle, and we take it from the neckline to where we broke out. That would get us to the $72 range. But first off, we'd have to get through the smaller targets. So we're going to look at that now. Look at the RSI real quick. As you can see, we fell out of this rising wedge and we're popping back in it now, which is a good sign. Let's go into the 4-hour RSI real quick. Same thing, we pop down, we pop back up into this symmetrical wedge or symmetrical triangle, whichever we want to call it. You can see I had this falling wedge drawn here that we popped out of, and into the 4-hour. See where we're at here. As you can see, we're breaking out through this bull flag I had drawn here, and if you take a measured move off of the flagpole, that gets us up to the $65 to $66 range. And I also had this bull flag here, which is still valid, which would get us up to the $68 range. Either we, if we got up to the $68 range, I believe, we could possibly break the top of this channel. And if we did break the top of the channel, I did some measured moves off of that, which would get us up into, up into them $80 ranges. But we also have to keep in mind that, even though we may be moving up to test the top of the channel here, we could break back down and break through the bottom of the channel, which would get us around. And actually, I'm going to move this up now because I believe it would be further along, probably around the $47 range for a correction if we were to do a correction from up here. So keep an eye on that, guys. Keep an eye on these trend lines here with this rising channel. Also keep an eye on this rising channel that we went through, because we could come down and test the top of that again, which would be around the $55 range. But if we break that, then I do see the lower targets of maybe, the between $47 and the $42 range. But let's go into Bitcoin and look at the higher targets first and how I got those. And the first one, if I look at this as a symmetrical triangle that we broke out of over here, we would take the measured move of the width of the triangle over here, take it to where we broke out. That's what would get us around the $4,900 range. Now next is this. If we looked at this as a Adam and Eve, and we brought this over to the neckline of the breakout, if we were to continue up from here, that gets us to the 5250 range. Now I'm going to go into the RSI real quick. And again, guys, I'm trying to make this video real quick, so bear with me. And I have a rising channel drawn here. I had it, let's zoom in a little bit. This is how I originally had it, like this, and I probably should keep it that way. I moved the line yesterday to the bottom of this, but we dipped out, which is like a little bear trap. Now continuing up. So I do see a higher move here. Actually, it's what we're doing now. Let's go into the 4-hour RSI, and then we'll go to the 4-hour price, and then I want to show you the video at the end. Excuse me, that's very interesting. So, you know, I have this symmetrical wedge drawn in here if you use this top line here, but I do believe that this channel is more significant, that we could be coming up to test this. It's going to be really high in RSI, but we'll see how it pans out. Now looking at the shorter term targets, and like I said, we've broken out from here. I had this, you could put this a few different ways. You know, it could have been a bull flag going this way that we broke out of, or, you know, a falling wedge. But either way, we've broken out now. I showed you in the video last night that we were looking like we were going to break out. So my target for this is around the 4150 area and inside this channel. Now, if we break through, I have a measured move of the length of this channel up, and that gets around the $4,400 range if we were to break up. Now, if we were to break down in this range somewhere, you know, let's say it broke down over here, that's going to bring us to about the 3650 range. So keep an eye on this bottom of this channel, which is going to be around, you know, 3880, 3860 range. If we break down, we could be going down to the 3630 range, but as of right now, I do see us going up to this higher target. Now, like I said, I was playing around with the chart a while back, and I drew some trend lines on it, and I just happened to open it up this morning, and it's very interesting. Let's get into it. This is the longer term, looking at the daily on Bitcoin, and as you can see, these lines I had drawn here, I drew them from each of these peaks across to where we broke down, brought across, and if you look at it, very interesting what's going on now, and this is making me a little bit more bullish than usual. Here's where the lines end up, and as you can see, you know, we came up, we tested this line, come back down, tested it again, broke through, and now we're at the second line. We've tested it for quite a while. Now we're breaking through. You know, we may come back down, test it again along this 55 EMA here. Whoops. Along the 55 EMA here, which would bring us back down to that 3880 area within the next, you know, day or two, and then continue on up and test this line next, which this could be, you know, weeks, months away or whatever. But this is, like I said, it's just real interesting how it's minding these lines, and as we break out, obviously it's real obvious when we break out of them. So I just wanted to show you guys that. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. Don't forget to click the Crypto Savvy logo above my head to get you subscribed, and then tick the notification bell to get you notified when I post new videos. Smash those likes, leave your comments, let me know what you think of this, guys. Also, leave in the comments, let me know if you are bullish or bearish short term. And yeah, that's about it. Peace out. Take it easy, guys.